Tribe, welcome back to my channel. Today we have an interesting topic that I have just thought of, and I want you to choose from one of these cards, but I want you to choose these cards based on your career field. Pile number one, we have the Knight of Wands, the rock star. This is the people who are somehow connected to entertainment industry. Could be film, could be some sort of creative field, could be music, it could be videos, it could be DIYs, or anything that has a lot of creativity in it. Pile number two is the people who work in a job that requires you to look at the screen. Now this could be also video editing, investments, stocks, anything that requires an analytical part of a brain. Could be finances, could be business, insurance. You get the hint. Pile number three is the industry that has something to do with hospitality. It could be food, it could be bartending, it could be restaurants. You get a hint. So choose your pile and let's get into your reading. I'll see you there. Group number one, let's see. Whoever has picked the rock star, and if you somehow connected to the vibe of this cards, what you are doing in life, let's see what is happening next. Who is the next influential person? And my aim here today is look at your financial well-being. What is going to happen that somehow will make you feel either more safe, more secure in your decisions, career-wise, financially, or sometimes we're just being connected to people who make a drastic change in our lives, like offers that we get from people, and then we go on this path of financial well-being or wealthier lifestyle. Let's get into it. Pile number one, let's see, what do we need to know? And we are using the Steampunk Tarot. I'm gonna adjust you slightly so you can see that card that you've chosen. The next influential person, the first card that pops out is the Page of Swords, but it came out reversed and I felt it reversed. We're gonna read it that way. Next influential person. How can you become more financially wealthy, secure? What is happening next? What needs to be paid attention to? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Oh my God, cards are flying out of a deck. Give me a second here. I'm already seeing where this is going. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Magician, okay. We have the King of Swords, and we have the Justice. Now, my intention with this reading is to guide you in order for you to become more financially successful or to gain more of what you already have, okay? So that is the aim of this reading, and a lot of times through relationships we're able to do so. Relationship with the self, relationship with the other. What we're seeing here, pile number one, is that your success lies at the skill that you have, that you are going to perfect, that you're going to work on, investing your time and energy into what you are good at. This is a creative vibe that we're seeing. I don't know if you are already, but a lot of you, if you're not, you will become an entrepreneur or you're going to have your own business. The important thing for you to do, we had the Page of Swords reversed, is to put yourself out there. So it's not as much in pile number one as someone sees you. It's, yes, they will, but you are the one who will put yourself out there in order for someone to see you. So don't hide in the shadows. Don't hide your art, craft, whatever you're doing, your music, your business. Put yourself out there. You are the one who needs to send messages out about what you do, what your business is about, what your craft is about, what your artistry is about. And continuously doing that, it seems like someone will find you and you will be the one that they are looking for. Whoever this person is, they're very good at their career. This is someone who's very precise, I want to say. Someone who knows what they want. They may kick your butt a little bit, but lovingly. This is someone who will push you, will want you to do better, will want you to improve. They may also sometimes come across as harsh, but they want to make good business, to do good business, to have valuable collaborations. So once this person crosses your path, do not take it personally, because that's someone who's going to leave a big influence on you, and it's a good influence. They might even tell you what you are still missing in order to succeed. They might somehow push you. Would it be words? Would it be collaboration that they suggest to you? But you are the one who puts yourself out there in order to be seen, to get this financial wealth. You have the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to be successful as long as you are good at your throat chakra, your communication skills, okay? And don't hide in the shadows here. Perfect what it is that you're trying to do, your talent, your skill. And I think a lot of you are doing this already. It feels like this person is not too far away, whoever this person is. They might interview you, they might email you, give you a call to see what you are about. Once you go there, make sure that you represent yourself well. And there's something that you have that you picked up from the generations past that makes you different. Something that your generation was good at, or for example your granddad, your dad was good at, that you picked up and you made it yours. It's not that you're copying them, you made it yours. That is going to take you far. It's a skill, it's a talent that you have, that you have from younger days. I'm seeing here you have from younger days. Let's see. Okay, so once you cross paths with this person, once this person sees you, what can you expect next? What can you expect next? What can you expect next? It seems like you're gonna have to make big changes in your life here. Yep. You have to make big changes in your life. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. What is ending? And the old chapter is ending. New one is beginning here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a choice. It's not gonna be an easy choice to make. This reminds me of, okay, I know that through this collaboration or through this opportunity, I might be stressed. There might be a lot for me because I'm not used to maybe environment, or there is a lot of pressure. But as long as that's something that you want to do, you'll be fine. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. You will push through this. At first, you might feel imbalanced because you're not in a place where you're used to, or that's completely something new, or you have to leave something. For example, if you have this opportunity and you have to leave an old job, and that is an ending that we are seeing here, end of a chapter, so that we progress and we make a decision what we want to do next, right? We are committing to this new endeavor. At first it will feel overwhelming, okay? There's gonna be a person who will watch you, the person who is like your boss, or maybe if you have to fulfill someone's expectations, because whatever this contract is or this job is, even if it's a contract to your own self, there needs to be a lot of order and structure to it. Or the person who you're working with, they're very precise. They don't like flaky type of people. So we're stepping up our game. At first we might feel overwhelmed, but I feel like you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. And if you didn't want to, you wouldn't take this opportunity. So you're making a choice. What do I want to do? And it seems like for a lot of you, you want to explore what you haven't explored before. You want to take this offer, this opportunity. You want to try this out. Remember how I said you might feel like you're not in the place that you're used to? Look at how she's dressed. She's not dressed according to her environment. It seems like she's visiting from a different place, right? It seems like she's in Egypt somewhere, but she is so overdressed for that weather. So there's something to do with you having to be in a different place, different environment, in order to like sniff around to see what else is out there. And I think this experience will be very beneficial to you. It's like it's going to open your eyes to what else you may experience. Maybe it's going to give you an idea. If you, for example, don't want to stick with this situation, if you're like, okay, I experienced this, but I don't think this is for me, this still will be a really beneficial one. There is something to do with discipline or stepping up your game that acts like an advantage for you further down the line. Okay? How are you going to feel about this? How are you going to feel about this? This might be a competitive field. This might be a field that is quite stressful, but I think a lot of you know about this. I'm hearing I'll take it with what it comes because I really want to do this. How are you going to feel about this? Here you go, the Sun. At the end of the day, you're happy that you made this decision. You're going to be intuitively led. We have the High Priestess underneath the deck. Make sure you listen to your gut. That's what I have. As usual, if you need more content, find me on Patreon. That was an interesting one to do, to say the least. And best of luck, pile number 1. Until the next time. Bye. Hey, pile number 2. So whoever is in scientific field, or if you have to look at the screen, or maybe you are a hacker yourself, I don't know. If you've chosen this card, let's see who's gonna be the next influential person. My aim here is, since a lot of you, as I posted on my Instagram story some time ago, by the way, if you want to follow me there, I will be asking people questions on Instagram and talking about their stories in the future anonymously, if someone doesn't want to be revealed. I've posted a story asking what people struggle with, and that is partially why I'm doing this reading based on this topic. I want to see who's the next influential person when it comes to your financial wealth or financial growth. Let's get into it, shall we? And I'm going to be using the Steampunk Tarot. Let me adjust you slightly so that you can see your card. The next influential person on your path to success. On your path to financial success. Let's see, pile number 2s. I feel like I want this card, but I want to keep shuffling. We have the 7 of Wands. The next influential person, let's see the story here. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. Oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's get clarifying these. And I'll adjust you one more time. Next influential person in your path to financial wealth. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the Magician. We have the Justice. We have the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. That's your collaboration. That's that relationship. Okay. Let's see. First thing first, this is someone that you are familiar with, whoever this person is. Now, for some of you, this is going to be someone that you known for decades, or someone who is in your family circle. For others of you, once you will see this person, you will feel this sense of, I know you. You feel familiar to me. You meant to cross paths with this person or to be born as part of the same family in this life, or a chosen family, right? People choose their family sometimes. This is someone who is very familiar, okay? And let's see now, this person, what I want to say, it seems like listen, this is going to be an interesting reading. Part of them crossing paths with you, part of their goal, this is unconscious, they might not know about this at all. This is on a soul level. They bringing in energetic spark. Now, this is a very energetic reading. You meet them, you speak to them, you see them again, okay? There's gonna be that time when you will naturally cross paths. For pile number one, it was a bit different. They had to put themselves out there. Here, this is being orchestrated behind the scenes already, that you're meant to cross paths, or you meant to have a specific conversation, or they meant to offer something to you or to inspire you in some way. Energetically speaking, this person will leave like a good energetic residue that is going to elevate your luck. Not to say that you're not lucky on your own. This feels like the soul contract. You also given something to them that you might be unconscious of. But their role in your life is that they somehow shift things around for you without maybe even doing much. See, sometimes we get inspired by just having a conversation with people, or we feel a certain way once we're around people. We go back home, we still carry that feeling. With that feeling, we start maybe acting a little bit different that way, or a different idea pops in our mind. See where I'm getting with that? This is someone who is quite protective over people that they love. This is someone who you will be safe to be around. You will feel safe to be around. This person might pinpoint a skill or a talent that you have, that maybe you have forgotten about yourself. And that, it feels like, unfolds a series of events in your life to your financial success. So I would listen to what they say, especially what sticks to you. Especially what you feel like you want to bring home. Or you will notice that you keep thinking about what they said, because as if that was maybe your angel, your guide speaking through them, or your higher self speaking through them. This person may also say something along the lines of, or question you, is what you are doing bringing you happiness? Because I have a feeling that what you love doing, what brings you joy, is exactly what's going to bring you financial wealth, or what's going to bring you success. Think about it. And then maybe you start paying attention more to what you love versus what you don't love doing. And you invest more time in the skill that is part of you already. Something that you are naturally maybe better at doing than some other people. It's there for a reason. Okay, so what happens next? What happens next? I want to say for a couple of you that your financial success lies in what you love doing. Some of you might feel that you are not in the right place career-wise, that those shoes that you're wearing are too small or too big for you. Pay attention to what you are feeling. If you feel like you are in the right place, focus more on what you're naturally good at, and you will hear it from someone, or someone will somehow bring you back for a conversation to the past, and there is something there about your past that needs to be paid attention to. There is a tool, there is a skill, there is something that you used to do, or who you used to be that you are not anymore. And children are really creative, right? And that creativity is kind of suppressed over time. All right, what happens next? Okay, what happens next? What happens next? And here you are, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, okay? The Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups. Now, what I want you guys not to think in the future, or maybe some of you are thinking about it now already. Bottom of the deck, here's your happiness, 10 of Cups. Fulfillment, okay? Fulfillment. But this is emotional fulfillment for a lot of you. Oh, look what's happening outside. Oh, I can't. I don't know, I can't show you everything, but it seemed like it's snowing leaves. It's not as intense now, but it's quite magical when I looked outside. And there is something quite magical about this reading here too. I keep hearing happiness in this reading. What I don't want you to feel in the future, or to feel right now, I don't want you to think that you have wasted, if you feel like you're in the wrong place, that you wasted your time studying something, or that you wasted your time in one particular career or job. And if only I quit earlier, if only I didn't spend that much money on my studies, that taught you quite a lot. Okay, it's not wasted time if that's you watching this. You have skills now that you wouldn't have had, or experiences that you are taking with you further down the line that will be needed in the future. Would it be the studies? Would it be the previous job? Whatever the case. I'm not talking to all of you, I'm talking to some of you. Now, what's happening next? It feels like with that interaction, that conversation, or that idea that you have, understanding, something within you changes slightly. You become much more self-confident, especially if you felt like you lacked value in yourself. You felt like you were not valuable enough. This is changing. You're starting to see what value you bring to the table. So even you going to the interview, your past maybe version of self was like, oh my God, I'm so stressed about this interview. What if I'm not good enough? What if I cannot answer the question? That was your past version of self. Your future version of self is like, okay, I'm going to an interview. I want to see if I want to work on that for them. If they have something to offer that I like. This goes both ways. And I will sit there as someone who knows what they're offering, who knows what they are capable of, and how influential they can be for that company, or how good they are at what they do if you have your own business. I'll sit there and I will ask them questions, what they can offer me. And that's the energy I'm bringing into the room. So your self-confidence and value of self is actually opening doors for you. And there's going to be a time when you might want to look back and you might want to think, oh my God, I didn't take action. If I only took action in that past situation, I could have done better, or I could have been way ahead. That is backwards thinking. Make sure you do not dwell on this, okay? Now there will be a time when you will feel that you have much more drive, much more value to you than you had before, and with that your financial wealth comes. So what's very connected for you here is the self-value. How do you feel internally? What you're offering, what you're capable of. say if you feel like you're still not good enough, go learn more. It's completely up to you. You have this, okay? You'll have that knowledge if you don't have it just yet, or that expertise. And with that understanding, that inner value, you're bringing in quite a lot of resources your way from the external world. Okay? I hope this made sense, pile number 2. As usual, if you need extra content, find me on Patreon. I hope this was beneficial, pile number 2. And until the next time, bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. So whoever has chosen the third card here, let's see. My aim here in this reading is to look at who's going to be an influential person, or a relationship that you have. Would it be business? Would it be maybe even romantic or platonic, that somehow affects your financial well-being? My aim here is to look at an interaction that will somehow influence you so that you can be wealthier. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see. And I'm going to be using the Steampunk Tarot for your reading. The next influential personal interaction. The next influential personal interaction. The next influential personal interaction. Too many. That's gonna be an interesting one. Like, all of these piles were super freaking interesting. Let me tell you that. Pile number 3. I am enjoying doing this reading a lot. Okay. We have 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and I'm gonna be clarifying all of these. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. We have the 7 of Cups. This might be an emotional reading for some of you, just warning. Strength. Ace of Wands. Boom. Okay, bottom of the deck, let's see. We have the Chariot. That's where the success is. Recognition, acknowledgement, success, balanced life. Okay, let's see. Let me adjust you slightly. You know how I talked about the next influential person? Pile number 3, it's you. But something has happened with one particular person in the past who isn't in your life anymore due to some sort of circumstances. For all of you, it's going to be different. That is influencing you financially right now. For some of you, this is a separation. For some of you, this is divorce. For others of you, you have lost someone that you loved, and that impacted you financially, because we have, I'm left out on my own, I'm on my own, soul searching, I'm hurt because of something that has ended. Now how do I progress? I keep reminiscing, or I keep daydreaming about what has happened and what kind of memories I had. What's important to know for pile number 3 is that you are the one who's holding strength here. You are the one who is making your life more financially resourceful. Okay, if I can put it that way. Now, what's important to acknowledge, are we still in the hurt? Because that hurt or that past situation, if you're looking at it from a bitter point of view, that was unfair. If you have some sort of resentment or anything that feels really dense internally, it may distract you in the future, especially if you're trying to build yourself up. So I would advise pile number 3 to look at what we have lost and how we feel about it now, versus what we want to carry on to the future, what kind of feelings we want to carry on to the future endeavors, because those feelings are rubbing off on your results somehow. And this might not be easy to hear, but that's exactly what I see. Okay, So take the time to contemplate, take the time to soul search, take the time to make peace with what has happened in the past. For all of you, this is going to be different. But somehow this also loss of someone, I want to say, you might want to pick up some sort of inspiration. It's like either that person that you don't have with you anymore was quite inspirational, or they have left a mark on you that's not only maybe hurtful or sad, they left something else. What is it? Because there is something that you're picking up from that interaction or relationship that you are taking with yourself, and you're making something out of it in the future. I hope this is making sense. And there's going to be a time when you will want to learn. You will want to be an intern. For example, you pick up a new job, you have to learn, you have to be an intern for some time, right? Even if you are not an actual intern, but you know what I mean. Or you sign up for a seminar, for a course, or whatever that would be that makes you a student. And there's something to do with learning or expanding your knowledge, or learning about something that you want to do, or a skill that you want to perfect, or what that other person had that they left for you that you want to grow. So let's see now, how will that unfold? How will that unfold for pile number 3? I'm hearing some of you have put blood, sweat, and tears into this. How will that unfold? We have the High Priestess. We have the King of Swords. I want to say, Pathway, someone is definitely, this is not for all of you, communicating to you from the other side. You're getting intuitive hints or ideas from the other world. Now, this is not someone that you've actually lost. This might be you getting channeled ideas about how to become more successful at what you do. What is happening next? Okay, here's your happiness, pile number 3. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. What is happening next? Stepping into balance. Your inner state of being is very important. Okay, pay attention to your inner state of being. Bottom of the deck, let's speak. We have the Ace of Cups. What's happening next? I'm seeing you meeting a person, or still getting hints from the person maybe who has passed away. It's like you're channeling things. That's to do with your work or the next steps that you are taking. I'm gonna talk about this person as if they're alive, because for most of you that's it. Okay, you meeting a person who shows you how to live a better, balanced life, work-life balance. And it seems to be a key for you, for your growth, for your financial growth. Having a better structure is really important. For example, if you kept pushing and you kept investing all of your energy into what you are trying to achieve, this is a good thing. But if you didn't notice any change, or if you felt burnt out, that was already your clue. That was already your answer. You need to find a better work-life balance. You need to spend some time doing something different. Relax. Meet someone that you love. Okay, there is a lot to do here for you. How do we feel internally? And once you find that golden middle for yourself, the structure that works for you, you are noticing the progress then. Okay, balance and magician. I know how to navigate my tools. I know how to manage my time better. And there's also a loved one I'm seeing here who's influential in this journey of financial wealth. They might say something to you that changes your perspective on things, that changes your perspective on life. And you might think that, oh my God, this has nothing to do with finances. It has a lot to do with finances. That inner state of being, or that conversation that we have sometimes with someone, can change quite a lot for ourselves. And we take that with us and we try it out, that idea or that way of doing things or that perspective, and we see how everything starts moving forward much faster. There is going to be a new opportunity for you to work in with someone new, or someone in your workplace, or someone that you used to work or study with may suggest something to you. I'm seeing you working in a team, it seems like. It doesn't have to be for all of you, but somehow teamwork is going to take you far. For example, if you tend to do everything on your own, asking for help in some way, or having an extra person as addition to your team would be beneficial, so that you can rest better. Once you rest, you are able to make better, more beneficial decisions. You're not coming from chaos, desperation, frustration. Okay? I hope this is making sense, pile number 3. If you need extra content, as usual, find me on Patreon. Thanks for being here. I hope this was beneficial, and until the next time, bye for now.